scuffed short stream. Cool dude is here, but basically I have to like go in an hour and a half, so doing this because I do need to get some content out. But anyways, the first one is going to be an optimization over here, which is just, well, it has no cache spare, but it is just Axis of Havoc on Bloody Puddles. So let's try to fix this up a little bit. I'm gonna be bringing Psy too. I think Psy will do just fine, and we're gonna be doing this round 21 airburst start. So like this actually is pretty difficult on 2 rounds, around 11 and 15. I mean 15 makes sense, but 11 being a super hard round, that's kind of crazy. But yeah, it's just two snipers, two darts, two subs, goes straight into airburst on Bloody Puddles on round 21. So normally you have to do a little bit of sniper micro here. I think you have to do like something with the last on the sub, and then first over, and then micro the snipers maybe to catch the stuff leak in here. Okay, and there we go. Now, this is a pretty good bloody start. You can do round 19, but it's kind of useless in my opinion, especially here because we need both those snipers. And also it's a lot harder. Yeah, sounds tough. It is. But yeah, anyways, if you notice the face cam is at like a really weird angle, it's because uh it's a scuffed stream, so it's just gonna be like that. So anyways, I gotta decide what sniper is going to be. What we could just cram everything up in here, and this could be the E-Def. I'm not sure if I want 205 or 025. Huh, what would be better? I feel like 205 would be better just because I'm never really going to have any good E-Def angles. Like, unless it's coming over here, but on this side, no, not really. I'm not exactly sure though, but like again, I'm also not really gonna have any good cleanup at all. So I'm thinking instead we'll just have you being the elite. Actually, I mean you could be the elite sniper. So let's go. Do you want to get that just now? Nah, I want to get Cypher. So let's just grab the 010, and then we'll be able to push along like so. That should be good and all. Alright, we can deal with 25 here, please. Thinking, I want to get Psy next round. I want to get an early Psy, so I don't want to have to deal with any of this stuff. Come on, just let me get an early Psy. Alright, I think I'll have to do that same that last shenanigan on the sub. Come on, don't die to this stuff though. Like that? Okay, and then I just like at the end take you to first. I mean, I could just keep you on first anyways. I don't know about this one. I might just have to buy this upgrade. Okay, that kind of stinks. I might still be able to get Cyan 26 though. Actually, maybe more towards the end. 26 does give a decent amount of cash. I don't want to buy triple guns or anything like that. I don't want to spend what I don't have to spend. Let's try setting you on strong. Around 25 here can be a bit annoying sometimes, I guess. Yeah. I could do a sniper on the last. Maybe that might break things up more evenly, because last targeting can do that. And then over to first. Okay, that seemed to work out. Nice. And then Psy. I won't be able to get the round 26 Psy, sadly. Psy will just be on round 27 then. Buggy43 is here. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're doing good. And I guess everybody watching the video, I hope you're doing good too. So 27 should be fine. Yeah, just a little bit of micro should be able to take that down. And we should be getting some good Psy levels too after this with the lovely expert leveling. And from here, I think I could push into the bouncing bullet. I feel like might be the next move. Because if I do 205 E-def, I'm still not sure if 205 is going to be better. I'm just really concerned about like these the multi-lane and not having good shrapnel angle, and the other crosspath wouldn't really care about that necessarily. Nor do I really have to place it anywhere. So yeah. Let's try to beat 31 here because I'm just like hitting the button and not really doing anything. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good too. As of now, it's right before Easter, so I'm going downstate for Easter, and all of that should be pretty chill. Gonna see my cousins, which is gonna be nice. Haven't seen them in a short amount of time, but I see them like every year. What are you going for? We're going for the Axis of Havoc. So all three tier 5 snipers, and we're gonna be trying to beat 4,000 cash spare, which is what this optimization put it in as. So I actually can get bouncing bullets right now. It's like super cheap. This makes me wonder if I can greed a discount, which I don't quite know about that. Yeah, I'm not. It's a little bit out of the scopes right now. So let's get that. Let's get faster firing, and we'll have Alk buff on you later. And this should just set me up pretty well. Can Sai get leads yet? Okay, I think Sai should be able to get leads, so we can deal with leads on those next rounds, or I'd just Alk buff it, which I probably would have to do early on. I just need some cash to be able to take out 40, but I think that should be not that big of an issue. So let's get Alk right here. I'd prefer to have Alk party buff on the cripple. I'm thinking doing 520 on the cripple. I think will just be better. So let's go like so. This will, yeah, if I just get the lead on it right there, that should be able to take it out. And then I could hold my money and see how the 40 situation would look like. And with placements like this, we won't have to deal with removing that truck, which will be nice. We can take care of this, right? Yeah, thank you. Cool. So definitely in the early game, we're going to be saving a bunch of cash because we won't have to get that like triple guns. There's a bunch of like intel darts and all of that stuff. The person also did get Condor, which I feel like isn't really necessary because all of my damage is going to be infinite range. So, like, why would I really need Condor to move things if everything is going to be hitting everything from anywhere? That doesn't really seem like it would necessarily make a whole lot of sense, but we'll push along. Okay, 40 here. We got 5k cash. How do we do this? Not that well, but we can I can get village. If I get this, I can go 202 with a discount on. And let's see. So Sai can't take out the ceramics just yet, so I would have to like stun that if I wanted to stun the insides if I wanted to get anything done, but I mean it leaves way before then. So I don't think I can necessarily greed the discount. I feel like that's kind of close. I could buy. I'm so close from getting the 203, which is kind of annoying. Like, that would make it a lot stronger, but I mean, I could get it mid round. That doesn't really do much of anything for me. Instead of that, I would have to go. I could get. Maybe this would just do something, maybe. Probably the answer would be getting glue, unless this just works. Oh, that's like really, really close. Wait, I wonder if I leave you on strong, if that would work. Also, this would be a lot easier if I had triple gun, but you don't. Yeah, I think doing a strong to first type thing could work. It's just really, really close. Yeah, I think I'll go for glue. I don't really have a lot of time to spend, so glue right here is just where I'm gonna put it. This will become an M glue later, so let's grab that. Should just work. And just set you to first. Well, hopefully the glued stuff doesn't really get attacked, but I mean, I guess it still could. We don't have top path, so oh, that didn't even pop in the glue's range. We don't have top path, so we can't like make this super easy because I don't want to buy top path because I want that to become a Moab glue later on. Anyways, why are you not dying in range? Do you have to lower this? Yeah. Seems like the sniper just pops it down like a little bit too early anyways. Um if I do this, what does this like leave me off with? Cuz this I guess has better cleanup. That might do something. I don't know. I can also cross path. I guess that means this Alk does a little more damage. Okay, wait, that will actually work. Yeah, it's just gonna be some RNG. What if I set Psy to first? I mean, that might be an interesting idea. No, I think Science Strong would be better. But that one attempt was like really, really good. Why was that? Oh, there we go. Okay, so we survived. We got that was a really weird way to beat Route 40. I'm gonna be honest, but basically running around doing a bunch of random stuff until something works will allow you to beat tough rounds without spending anything. So like all the upgrades that I bought, I'm getting later, so it's not like that's much of a big deal. I'm wondering if I can just skip discount. Like, will discount be worth it? Because that means I'm gonna have to get a double discount, and I mean I already have like a lot of this stuff, and I will need camo. So actually, do I really? I mean, I kind of do need camo for this guy. Hmm. Because I could do discount and then get like, well, I'd have one foam for OC, so then there'd just be another foam over here. And that would just account for whatever this guy has, and then you would just have to deal with the rest of the camos, and then you just not have camo. I feel like that might work, so I'm gonna get an OC anyways. I think that's gonna be cheaper to go for one discount. Yeah, and then no camo village, so you silly goose. Yeah, I'll keep you on strong. You sadly will not have camo, so that means I'm gonna have to. First of all, we need to set you on first so you can actually pop the purples. Come on, can we take out these purples, please and thank you? Yes. Cool. That should work out well. And now keep going. So I'll have to get the foam at some point. I'm not sure when, probably maybe by 47. Actually, no, we should be able to take this out well. And then how do I want to do this? I'm thinking at least get this sniper up so we can like kill some stuff. But how do we do the approach of going into like elite sniper? Maybe go for just the other sniper now. Perhaps that would work out. Yeah. And then I'd have to get Stim on you. Either Stim or two B-Brews. What would be better? Well, I mean, Stim is just so huge on the cripple, so I think we just have to do that, right? That would only make sense. Okay. Um, we're just gonna. I feel like we're just gonna suffer. I mean, another approach that we could do is going for full auto and supply drop, which might work out well. Supply drop does have the extra pierce. Should I try that? You know what? Let's see actually how far this goes, and we can read this comment. Today my Chimps Erosion one was fucked because I was missing sub 100 gold for Glue Storm. Less than 100 gold for Glue Storm, I see. And I accidentally placed a glue like 3 rounds earlier and didn't notice. Ooh, yikes. Did you have like everything planned out for that? Because that sucks when you're like, you plan something out and just something goes wrong. Like maybe you didn't get a discount or something and it's over. Okay, so this combo is actually doing way better than I thought. I think I'm going to go for this approach instead and go for supply drop, unless we brutally fail against 53 here, which also could be a possibility. So, trying to get Elite Sniper early. Come on, get Scion first. We don't leak to Spaced Pinks, which we are. Please don't. Ooh, jeez, that was close. Wow. Wowzers. Okay. First. Yeah, I might have to get you to full auto. Or get a glue. Let's try full auto. Full auto is good. Although now I have more that I need to save up. Yeah. But what were you doing for that Erosion Chimps game? Because Erosion's a pretty tricky map. Like, you need to. You're either going to rely on, like, a carry that will just, like, disappear. Or, I mean, I guess you could use snipers. Or, uh, and then, like, from that, build a setup with, like, less cash on a short map, like, all the way at the front. The first time I did it was with Jerry Snipers. That was, like, when Jerry Snipers was very, very strong. Okay, so I should be able to get Elite Sniper right here. Nice. This actually worked out pretty well. Good thing I went for this strategy over the MAME and Bouncing Bullet. So now I'm not sure. I feel like I can just go for EDEF. This guy should just be able to deal with all the camos until DDTs, and then once we have DDTs, we'll have 2 foams that will be able to get everything. Or, I mean, I might not even need 2 foams because I feel like Cripple can just take out all the DDTs. Cripple should, with a 5-2-0, it should be able to just clear DDTs. I feel like. I mean, 95 and 99 are both coming from the middle lane, so it should be able to use its Pierce well. 93, I think it could just deal with whatever stuff is on 93. Especially because one lane will at least have camo detection on you. Also, why are you on elite targeting? I don't want you on elite targeting. Elite targeting sucks. Okay, so I think it's going to be a bunch of waiting because we should be able to just, like, cruise straight through the rest. Although this 64 is a little bit scarier than I would have liked. Well, we'll get elite defenders soon, so that should be solved, and then we'll get MAME after that. Or I could try to rush Cripple now. I mean, I feel like that would be better, because... yeah, I feel like that would be better, because I don't want to get stuck in a stupid spot in the 80s. I'd rather have Cripple earlier if I can. So with that being said, we get Stim right here. And go for a MAME. And if I need to, I can back out and get the Elite Defender, I guess. But if I could go straight for Cripple, that would be pretty good, because Cripple is good. You like Cripple. Okay. All right. Doo-doo-doo. So it's gonna be a bunch of waiting here. So after, hopefully I get Cripple next. After Cripple, I'm thinking just Elite Defender. We'll have Elite Defender on first, hopefully cleaning up Super Ceramics. And then OC, and then support. Other random support, like M Glue and stuff. Um, Glyke might be a pretty good option. That will be able to slow down Ceramics a lot, which might be nice. Probably like, I mean, 3-4-0 gives one extra damage, but or I mean 2-4-0. What am I saying? 2-4-0, not 2-3-0. 2-4-0 gives one extra damage over 0-4-2 Glyke, but I might want 0-4-2 Glyke because the Super Ceramic Slow is really like the most important thing here. That like definitely is the most important thing, I'd say. Stealthy, this map is funny. This map's kind of annoying at times, but I think we'll be able to do well. I just don't want to be caught in the trap of like having a really annoying setup. I feel like Sai actually might be clearing up more of my concerns than I might think, because we have a free 100. I mean, Cripple shreds 100 automatically. Um, it's just really a Pierce thing. We should be fine against DDTs. If we can get like good screams off on 98 and 96, I feel like we could cruise through this with a very minimal amount of things, just in general. Okay, so it looks like Cripple will be coming up very shortly. At the beginning of 81, yeah, at the beginning of round 81, we'll have Cripple, and then we'll have probably a very nice struggle to beat Super Ceramics. So we're gonna have to figure out something for that. Because that maybe Scion first will just be better. Yeah, probably. Alright, here's Cripple. We could also move Cripple to first if need be. But it looks like we're doing alright. I'd like to get Elite Defender next. I mean, or I could get OC. I mean, getting OC is probably more powerful, but I do need to get Elite Defender too. Yeah, like that. When there's just like some fortified Super Ceramics moving through that, things can get a little bit dicey. But I do have the Scream, and I do have the Stun, which size Stun can also do kind of a lot here. I'm not really sure how much Elite Sniper is doing, because I feel like it will damage everything because it has so much pierce and bounces around everywhere. I feel like it damages everything, but never like gets a kill. So even though it does a lot of damage, I feel like it's just not very effective at all. It's like it's like when stats with like quantitative stats are a lot are very misleading compared to like the qualitative reasoning, like that kind of deal. Okay, so Elite Defender should be coming up soon. I could probably get that mid round. We could probably beat this with only using a stun. Yep, there's Elite Defender. So that should be better Super Ceramic cleanup, but it's still very possible for an Elite Defender to get overwhelmed, like a 205. So basically the reason for 205, I was talking about this earlier, but 205 over 025 is because there's like, if a Super Ceramic's over here, it's not going to have an angle on shrapnel, because the shrapnel, unless it's a bouncing bullet where it's just going to go wherever the hell it wants, the shrapnel always needs an angle to be able to do damage directly behind it. So you want to have it like way at the end of the track. So basically, like if a balloon was like where the start monkey is, going all the way down, this would be perfect because shrapnel would be hidden in the first target and then everything behind it. So if you have a whole bunch of stuff going here, like in a big conga line parade, everything gets damaged, everything dies. But if it was going the other way, on first, it's going to be like going down this way. On first, it's going to be hitting nothing with shrapnel, and everything else behind it's going to push through. You could set it on last to get it to hit everything, but then the first target's just going to leak anyway. So this thing's not good at single target damage, uh, unlike what other people might think. It's best for cleanup, which is kind of weird. Okay, 89's being an issue, but I mean, that's kind of usual. We could probably do this by setting cripple to first. Right there temporarily. Setting cripple to first is going to be good whenever there's like a rush of stuff, which probably is going to happen a lot. I mean, we can leave it on first here and there and then move it back to strong when need to. Okay, so it's time to now get... I don't want you to steal Alk buff in anyway. An OC? Yeah, you just rip apart that. So the next DDTs will be out here. So let's just put that right there. And I think just OC and cripple really the entire time is going to be good. I mean, we have to watch about our OC timing though, because we don't have full uptime. It's a tier 5, so just keep that in mind. And we should be good. I have you on first right now. Out of all things, you're killing ceramics. Okay. So 92 we're probably going to want you to have on first, because it's going to be these fortified Moabs that I'm concerned. I'm not concerned about the ZOMGs. The ZOMGs will die fast. So I want all these to come out, and then we use Scream maybe there. We can get OC back. Let's use Stun now too. Does that take it all out? Nice. Okay, that's beautiful. You're done. Let's set you back on strong for 93 here. Okay, so some stuff is leaking everywhere. I mean, that's kind of usual. Back on first then. Like, I want to put you on strong because you're optimal on strong, but in reality, you just gotta be on first a lot of the time so we actually can win. Alright. And I am gonna have to get an M glue. I'm thinking M glue on actual, I guess, top to start out maybe. Okay, we take that out. Well, alright, there we go. 94 I don't think should be issued. I mean, Fortified's really put a dent in the Elite Defender's ability to clean up, so I think that's really where most of the issues are. So when there's no Fortifieds, like on 94 here, everything should just be easier. We can set the sniper to first now. Use the stun. We'll get those abilities back up on 95 anyways. Come on. Just kind of close. I think I want to save at least... I mean, I can use Scream early. Like, I mean, let's just Scream right now. We'll get that back and set you on first. We'll get these abilities back thanks to the giant wave of purples on 95. Always appreciate that. Okay, so now on to strong. And we can move foam over here. And let's see, can we get elite cripple Moab just to like beat all these DDTs? It would be nice if you could. I have a feeling there might be an issue. I can use the stun. Yeah, a little bit of an issue. Maybe get a Sabo. Maybe that's a possibility. One thing that might be interesting. I mean, I don't really know. Because Pierce does make you better big time. An Abyssal Warrior. And that would do a little bit of cleanup. But I'm not sure if that's really the best thing to do. At least the best move starting out would probably be getting Pierce on the foam, so it does more. And grabbing a Moab glue. And with do I want splatter? Let's try it without first. And see how that goes. Okay, let's wait a little bit more to like right now and then use the stun. I mean, there's a lot of stuff there. And I kind of want to hold Scream for 96 to be honest. But we should be able to do this. Maybe with enough luck. I mean, I probably have to get splatter on that glue, which would probably be a good idea. So let's get splatter because I mean there's too much stuff there. And I think what was I trying to say? Oh, first size just best anyways. So we'll keep Cyan first. Maybe try to use that stun a little later. I mean, we could be greedy with it. But now? No, that was a little too late. Totally fine, though. No worries about it. I could also try moving the foam around a little bit so it gets like a little bit better coverage for our elite defender. It's not the DDTs that are being an issue, it's the fortified ceramics coming out of the Moabs. Because Cripple Moab will take out all the DDTs. That's not an issue. Okay. Stun now. Okay, this looks good. First now? Yeah, just not quite. Not quite getting it. I'm curious about Abyssal Warrior. Let's try it, at least. Do you get buffed? Oh, you don't get buffed. Well, I want to get a spot where Cripple Moab gets buffed, so let's at least check that out first. Because it might be able to do some good stuff, and it will have some cleanup too, which is important also. Either that, or I'm going to okay, do you get hit now? Okay, yeah. Either that, or I'll try out the Glyke. Yeah, the Glyke idea. Glyke would also probably be a very good option. Okay. Yeah. Not quite. Alright, let's get Glyke in here. Yeah, probably 024. I mean, 230 does do more damage. Ugh. With the +5 damage, I really feel like that speed though is what I'm after for, but I could try both. I mean, if this works, it technically would be better, so we'll go for that. I guess we'll also get a splatter glue. Let me get primary training too. I forgot to move this up here. Oh, used the wrong ability, but sure. Maybe it will still work. Stun. First. Ooh, that was really close. So yeah, that would work. That would work. Let's bring that back. Round it all up. Use the Glyke at a better time though. Instead of accidentally using it at the beginning. Okay. That OC was a little bit late. Let's scream now. And use the Glyke ability right about now. Okay, first. And there we go. That's good. Okay, so Glyke for the win. All right, we're going to be putting Cripple on first now. I assume, yeah, this is why I wanted to save that Scream, because this stuff, round 96, is not what these snipers are good at. And then I can get OC back, Glyke up for the second wave, and Scream too. And hopefully be able to clean it up. Ooh, that stuff's close. Okay, now those fortified Moabs are gone. The rest of this should be easy. Right? Right, I say? It's not good when they, like, split up and there's stuff coming from everywhere. Okay, we can just use that. 97 won't be an issue. And then we'll have stuff to work with on 98. Come on. Okay, well, I gotta put you on first, apparently. Yeah, we'll have all of our abilities up for 98. But what I'm gonna try to do is start you on strong and just get a really good scream. Just, like, scream everything. So, I mean, I didn't want to use that, but sure. I keep accidentally pressing 5. I want to be able to take these ZOMGs out and scream it all. Unfortunately, I didn't really get the ones on the other side, but I guess those first ones came down, and I can use Glyke ability. Does this just get it? I mean, I didn't scream those other ZOMGs from before, yeah. That'll be an issue if I can't get those. So, let's try again. I also could set you on strong until you have to go back on first. Yeah, Okay, let's put you on strong again. Okay, so I'm just going to be microing Elite Defender from strong to first this whole time. Probably use Glyke there. I mean, that just isn't really working out well. I guess I can use it early on, just for a little bit of damage. When this stuff comes out, then move it over. Even then, yeah. This is where a Moab glue on the other side might come in handy. Really, to slow down all this random stuff that's leaking everywhere. Okay, definitely use that now. Okay, that was a bad scream. Back to first, I guess, for you. And stun there, maybe. Okay, come on. I can afford to have OC down on 99 if I have stun up. Okay, that was actually really close. I feel like we could RNG this out. Like, get just something that works. What if I don't OC E-Def, I mean, uh, Cripple at the beginning, and then, like, OCU now? It might be an interesting idea. And, like, bring you to first here and there. I mean, also, Conk would do stuff, but I feel like it's possible to do this without Conk. Stun there. Come on, I just want the ultimate giant explosion. Take it out. Bro, it won't kill that the ZOMGs up there in time before I could even get the scream off. But I guess that was a pretty late scream, which could be good. I get OC back on you. Keep stun up. Okay, now it's splitting. We gotta use Glyke. Ooh, I mean, it's close. It's close. Definitely is true. Alright. Yeah, this round's definitely going to take some time if I want to do this optimally. But it's definitely possible. Amphi, hello. How are you doing? Hope the Amphi's doing well. Okay. It's just tricky. I mean, I guess it is a big ask to get the E-Def and the Cripple to take out all the ZOMGs without really destroying much of anything else. Or maybe it's the Elite Sniper's fault. That's a possibility. We could just blame it on the Elite Sniper. Come on. Oh, oh. Oh, so close. That was pretty. I mean, we would end with a decent amount of cash bear if we can get this to work. I also could buy like just a small upgrade, maybe. I mean, that's a bad mentality, but I could do it. That one upgrade would give me a lot of value. More range, more pierce on you. More range, more pierce, I guess, too, on you. Okay, we got this. We got it. Take it out. No, it doesn't. Can't get the ZOMGs down really in time. I'd have to like actually get a whole conch if I want to do that. So maybe I should focus on not doing that, and as soon as everything comes out on the top, then we use OC. What if I put Science Strong, I guess, then? Okay, so now the ZOMGs on the top are gone. Let's just not focus about the ZOMGs on the bottom. Wait for everything to come out. So it's all out now, and we can scream. Probably have to use that right there. I mean, maybe that's a better approach. Could be. I'll still get this too and put Science Strong this time. Actually, wait, no. If I put you on Strong, then you're going to be attacking those guys. I don't want to do that if I'm trying this way. You stun there too. Get that back. Okay, wait. So this will work. This will work. This works way better. Now, do I get stun back for 99 like this? I need stun back for 99. Okay, so this approach is way better. I've figured out some things that I was doing wrong. One of those is that Elite Defender, we can't put you on strong or else you're going to be attacking these guys with this approach where we leave these ZOMGs unharmed and focus more on the fortified BFBs, which I guess it's way better than having you on strong is going to be absolutely useless because you're going to be hitting useless targets. Um, we can wait a moment to use OC because ZOMGs don't come out for a decent moment. Probably can skip the P training now, I guess. And we just wait and wait. Maybe I have to put you on first for a moment to grab some stuff. That's fine because we still need to wait for everything to come out before we can even use it. Okay, that time we didn't even take those EMGs out. Take them out. Okay, actually no, never mind. I think we do need it on strong because for the first time, you do attack the ZOMGs up there, and we kind of do need that. And now, I mean, there's still ZOMGs up at the top. Let's put you on first. Bro, take it out. Okay, sure. I'm using Scream now. I don't care. This is scuffed. OC. Use the Glyke. Yeah. I mean, that other attempt we had was just so much better. Whoa. Okay. Like about now? Yeah, I feel like we used the Scream way later on this attempt. Which kind of messes things up a little bit. Yeah, still too many fortifieds. Too many fortifieds. What an issue. Ugh. I'll get it eventually. Oh, there we go. We get a supply drop too. How useful. Okay. So you on first now. We took out the ZMGs up there, and now we have to wait until. Okay, I was forced to use Scream there, which might be a little bit of an issue, but hopefully it's not. We can get OC back. Gotta grab that now. Okay. There's still a lot of stuff right there. Yeah. I couldn't wait on Scream that time. Bro, I'm trying to micro like too many things at once. How did that leak? Okay, that's kind of weird. I feel like that's like a ton of um Moabs stacked on top of each other right there. Yeah. If I set science strong, that happens. That's weird. Okay, let's not set science strong then. Huh. But that just happens regardless. Oh my goodness, this is impossible now. Okay. Not bad. Come on, get OC back up. Okay, OC's on. And we're taking out this side pretty well. Okay. Let's use Glyke. Speed it up, and we gotta save the stun. Okay, that side's done. And now we should be able to take out this side. We have enough space to be able to do so. Hopefully. Okay, this will work. This will work. If we can do it. Yes, we can do it. Okay. Now back on strong. And we have stun for 99. Yep, just stun it all. Get rid of it. Okay. I mean, this is completely manageable, though. Maybe just wait until now to stun. And I set you to first. Use like 2. I mean, it is conveniently when OC does run out, so that's one thing for us. I can put OC on way at the end, because I want to OC cripple for 100. Hmm. Why is the first attempt so close? This time it just like leaks everywhere. Yeah. Okay, okay, wait, that works. That works. Nice. We don't have the Glyke up. Well, actually, no, the Glyke is up for this one attempt. Okay, so I better get this in one try. I don't think there's really much that I can do. So, yeah, this should just be fine. Yeah, we take it out. Easy. Easy. Okay, there we go. We did it. And we get an IMF loan. 35.5k spare with your Axis on Bloody. I think that's pretty good. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. So we were able to cut out 31k worth of stuff in the early game. We only really needed a Glyke. The Glyke is good. I got to use this thing more because this is a powerful tower. An Emglue village, just a stim, and an overclock. I mean, pretty good. Cripple is such a champion. The elite sniper took a lot of pops, but I feel like it's just like useless pops. Like it was really the cripple doing the work. So I also got a good amount too. Okay, so that was a pretty good challenge. Let me move my face cam like right there-ish. Okay, and then another one. We actually have a custom map that I played recently. GG, I'm gonna. All right, have a good day. Yeah, just had to stay in for the end of that one. Okay, so this was a custom map. No, we need to get to a custom map. I've played before. Um, this one. Yeah, so there is a salvage, well, an optimization that uses the Archmage and uh Absolute Zero. Yeah, Archmage and Absolute Zero with Psy. Let me see what they said about this one. Um, failed LCC on this map. The LCC is 77k, but it's probably doable. So I guess we could try to get 77k spare with this. I think it should be pretty easy because honestly, I just want to move things around so Archmage could solo 100, and I think it should be pretty easy with that. So I could cut out first strike. So let's give it a bit of a whirl. So it's just whatchamacallit. We got to get Archmage and Absolute Zero and not screw around. So I'm thinking placement starting like over here. So can I do this with a Wizard Dart? I want to say I can't. Oh, wait. We got to deal with that lane. Yeah, that's an issue. So for the early game, I guess I could do that Ninja. That will be able to deal with some camos starting out. And a Dart probably over here. And this map looks super complicated, but honestly, it's pretty chill. Oh, wait, you leave from there. I forgot. So I have to get you to take out that green. Can I do that? If I have that here? Yeah, probably, right? But can you solo all of that right there? Yes, by the looks of it. Okay, so this should be able to work out. And then I can get a wizard. The wizard will be over on this side. So that should just work. Alright, I gotta have you on strong, though, then. We're gonna have to do some weird stuff with this Dart Monkey. Yeah, I probably have to get attack speed on it, too, then. Just quick shots. I think this should be able to solo it. No, not really. Huh. Maybe the start isn't as good as I would have expected it. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to change some things up then. I could just go triple dart start then. If I go 1, 2, and then 1 right up here, will this really get a lot of everything? I think this just seems better. Yeah, this start seems like it can work out well. So then we can go. I wonder if this can just solo into side. That would be kind of crazy, but I feel like it's just not that hard. So we're gonna be having wizard right over here. The ice can go anywhere, so I can really go anywhere. I can place a village. I wonder where I can put the village though. Can I get a village in here? I might have to do wizard here. I mean, wizard here would work too. Okay, so that leaks right there. So I go wizard here, I can get a village in. I would be able to deal well against 100. This lane, though, we're going to have issues with this for the time being. But I might, yeah, because if I do that here, then I don't know if I can get a village in here. Probably not. So we'll go wizard here and figure something out for these 2 darts. But I feel like maybe we could just have those 2 darts deal with that for a good while. At least until we get Psy. And that should be good. It's going to be some waiting, though, because on this map, it's like a good map, to be honest, but sometimes the rounds just take for absolutely ever. And it's just so annoying, so... Alright, this should be able to get me right into Psy. Let's plop Psy down. Just like over here should be fine. Just somewhere where it won't get in range of things. Okay. Psy's in the house. Very cool. So Psy will be good for only like the last few rounds. Because this is intermediate leveling, we won't be getting the ability to take on not DDTs, BFBs until very late. But I don't really think that should be an issue. Mostly against like 98, it might be needed. Okay. So can I rush for the Arcane Magistry now? I might have to deal something with these darts over here because we only have Psy and 2 darts taking on 1/3 of the waves. I guess the other third is, well, the other 2/3 is dealt by everything else, the joint initiative. Teddy Bear is here. Hello. How are you doing? Hope you're doing great. You missed a great challenge, though. The Axis Bloody challenge I did was pretty darn good, I must say. But I think that video will come out the day before this one. Okay. Oh my goodness, he did not snipe that. See, it looks like I should be able to go for Arcane Magistry. We just got to get Psy to snipe some stuff. Like that. And then we'll have to... Oh, Psy will be able to take out the camo, so I don't have to worry about that. Come on, give it. Give it to me. There we go. Ah. So I didn't get that stuff that's leaking. Not very impressed. Okay, now you're on first. We should be able to clear that. Okay, so the range actually doesn't cover that lane that I was concerned about very well. With Village and the B-Brew, maybe a little bit more, but as for now, not really. Purples, on the other hand, will be coming up here on 25. That will be an issue, right? Can I like stun these to make them a little bit better? Yeah, we can actually take them out pretty well. Damn. And now leads, I guess we'll be using Wall of Fire to deal with leads. So we'll just see how that will work. I guess you have Fireball on your main attack too, so that will help. Snomlord, hello, how are you doing? Everybody's here now. That's great. Okay. So where are you going to be leaving from? Here? Oh, look at that. That's easy. Nice and easy. I'm wondering if I could go... Actually, no, I don't have the money for that. I'm wondering if Psy and a 200 ice can take out the leads. No, not the leads. The camos. Because I do have to take out camos, but I can't get, like, camo village just yet. So I can take out 36 and 37 camos, but not 33 camos, because they're a lot more spaced. So I'm thinking of just bringing in an ice to deal with that. Because I do have to get that AZ later. So this round, unless I can deal with all this, maybe. I mean, some parts of this map are long. I feel like these yellows are leaking everywhere, though. Yeah. So let's see. Where will I want my ice? I think I just want the ice right here, right? Just like that. Let's put Science Strong for now. Because you'll be able to get a few of something. Really? Wait, you... Oh, you technically don't have range on there. Well, I mean, actually, you take it up pretty well. Yeah, I gotta put you up here then. Okay, so now you should have range there, and we can have Sai take out the yellows until you get over there, and now you pop that stuff, so then Sai gets a break. We can use stun, and that takes it all out. Nice. And I can just get Camo Village later. Like this. Alright. I gotta watch out for 40, I feel like now. I think we can take everything out. Well, I won't be able to get Arcane Spike for 40, so I'll have to find another way around it. Actually, we gotta put Cyan first for the camo greens. We still take them out. Nice. You're doing great. That's good. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Easter's coming up soon. Got a scuffed stream right before I'm about to leave, because I do need a bit of content to make into videos. So I'm gonna do this, and then immediately after do some voiceovers, and I'll have stuff to upload for the 2 days I'm out, which will be good. Okay, so 40's here. How do we do against 40? Probably not that good, I'd assume. Actually, if I didn't get village, nah. I still would have been short on that. So I can do this, and Alec buff you, and we can get a little bit of that out, and then you're gonna be coming up from over here. And that takes it out. Nice, cool. So now, yeah, I just need camo, and then we should be able to save up for Archmage in theory. Well, yeah, camo purples. That's gonna be an issue. I might have to have something to deal with that. I wonder if Snowstorm just can. Let's see. What can Snowstorm do? So how are we dying to hear? That's not appreciated. Okay, let's see, what range do we get with Snowstorm? Okay, yeah, there's the camo purples. That's the fun thing. So Snowstorm, I mean, we can't even deal with it at all. Okay, so what's the cheapest way really of working with this? Maybe like a NG gun? I mean, that's what the original run did do. I have to get it like over here. Set you on strong. Take out the purples for me. Nice, that just works. The 95 purples, Sai actually will be able to take out, so it's not very good. Full doors here. Ceramic Scary. MIB? No, I don't need an MIB. This 100 NG can be our MIB. Okay, and then Arcane Spike should come up soon. And hopefully I can go for Archmage. I mean, 63 is probably going to give me issues, so that time Snorm would actually work out, because you can do Snorm, Scream, Snorm, and take out the entirety of 63 just like that. And that would delay it to like late 60s Archmage, I'd say. Yeah, somewhere around there probably. Cool. Now we got you, and we should be moving along. Honestly, from here, well, I get Snorm up. It's going to be a lot of AFK. So in the meantime, just get a chill out for the next, like, 3 or 4 minutes, I'd say. Yeah, probably. In the meantime, what do we do? I can see how everything's going. Cool. So after Archmage, I guess it will also be a lot of AFK. there's there's not really a whole lot going on through a bunch of the parts of this run, but I'm confident that the Archmage AZ and Psy can just take out everything, which is gonna be cool. Mr. Svi, is that how I say it? Raiding with Party 15, pretty cool. Thanks for the raid. What were you doing before? Just balloons? Oh, love your vids. Oh, very very cool. So were you just streaming balloons? I assume. I've never seen you before. I like coming around random streams here and there, but oh, collecting NFTs like the collection event or what? Kind of confuzzled. Oh yeah, Insta monkeys. Yeah, that's what I assume. I was concerned if it was like actual NFTs, like if people are still doing that. All right, 62 purples. How do we do against this? Not that good. Ooh, that's an issue. I can, I mean, use that ability once. And I don't have it on 63. Okay, this is a little more of an issue than I thought, but yeah, I'm gonna need a solution for this then, because these purples are a little bit more than I can handle. Well, what I can do is I can try doing like this. Getting you on first of all, will be better. Does this just work now? Come on. This is so close. Okay, that actually might work. But yeah. Very cool. Thanks for bringing the raid by. But yeah, what videos do you watch? I'm just curious. Cuz I do have a bunch of different types that I've been uploading here and there. Okay, so let's see if Sai can clean this up. Oh, jeez, you weren't able to get that Moab. Oh, I think we put this over here that got it better. Okay. Try to use this as late as possible. Yep, and one leaked. This is probably going to be the most annoying round, maybe the hardest round of this entire run. So go stun. Okay. Great. I mean, that Moab will go down very well. There's still a bit more. Oh, yeah, that thing's just still there. I mean, I also could just get AZ first, which would be one thing I could do. Can you get that, please? There's a frozen balloon down there. Oh my goodness, it didn't get it. That's crazy. Well, I'm going to try this a few more times, and honestly, I'm kind of interested in getting AZ first. So I feel like that might actually do stuff. Okay, but I gotta use like Snorm really late to be able to take out that Moab. Yeah, it was that Moab. And then can we clean up the rest of these purples? Oh geez, it's really close, but yeah. You know, I'm gonna try going for AZ first. I don't care. It's a bold move, but I think it will work. Because I mean, just like the two Mega Pops, you can use AZ to carry yourself through the mid game. Like, there's not much difference. It just freezes everything. It's pretty effective. Okay, and the side doesn't clean that up. Nice. Okay, now we get AZ and oh, the purples are like still blocking this stuff. Damn. Come on, just like clear it out. Yeah, come on. Bro, round 62 is so annoying. I mean, in most cases, it's never really going to be annoying, but here specifically, it is. And I get to say it is because I get to say whatever I want. Okay. Ta-da! Now I get AZ, but the ability up, which I had to use immediately because that stuff was leaking. And this Moab will still... Oh, can we get it? Oh my goodness, that was clutch. That was clutch. Wait, and I died to some... Okay. Not nice. That was extremely unnice. Bro, when will this just, like, actually work? I swear. Okay, wait, this actually might work, because now I just realized that if we put you on first, then you're going to be able to... Actually, no, I do need this. Alright, eventually we're going to get past round 62, and then, like, things will actually get cool and fun, and not whatever round 62 is. Okay. Bro, and the Moab still leaks. This is impossible. I kind of need to, like, just stun that leaking Moab. Because it loops around. It's got to come back before, like, right here. Can we kill it? Or purple just leaks anyways? It's off screen currently. Actually, no, wait. It wasn't off screen. It's right there. Okay, so we use Snowstorm right here. So you deal... You pop it open and side gets the insides. Yes, like that. Okay, and can we get the rest of everything now? Just use that. Okay, cool. We did it. We did it. So cool. I'm crazy. And now we gotta put Psy back on strong, retarget you, and wait until Archmage, which is going to be a very long time now because I got AZ. Ooh. Okay. So, this is just going to be a lot of waiting then. It's going to be the waiting game. But yeah, well, there's AZ before Archmage. What an interesting choice of things to do. Crazy. Okay. You finally got into stream. Ultimate FCS. How are you doing? Yeah, this stream is a bit earlier. This is just a bit of a scuffed stream. As you notice, my the face cam's at a very weird angle. I'm currently sitting on a beanbag chair in my room, right before we're about to leave for Easter break. You've been trying for months. What time is it for you right now? Because normally I stream like in about 4 hours, like at 9 ish on completely random days. It's usually a bit better there because there's more people at that time. But 9:59 a.m. Huh? Yeah, I guess just unlucky. I mean, did you have like notifications on and all? It's 8 a.m. for Snorm. Wow, that's early. It's 5:59 over here. Yeah, interesting. Well, you're gonna see the last of this run. The first challenge we did was much better than this. Um, this one's just gonna like it's pretty low tower LCC on this map. Not really that difficult of a map, but the first challenge was on Bloody Puddles, and I actually did pretty well on it. Not to be that guy, but I destroyed that stuff. It was Axis of Havoc, so all tier 5 snipers on Bloody Puddles. Oh shit. This stuff's leaking now. All tier 5 snipers on Bloody Puddles, but I got 30, what was it, 35k spare? Yeah, 35k spare. Which is pretty good. Alright, scream all that stuff. Get it away from me. So yeah, that was really, really nice. A good challenge there. It is I, BTD61234. Hope you're doing good. Haven't seen you before though. But yeah, for this run we're it's just a lot of nothing in the middle. I don't know, I might cut out a lot of this in the video, or I could like completely forget and you'll still hear all of this. Are you gonna do the event? No. Well, I guess this is probably more interesting for the video, but basically, like, I mean, I used to like the collection event. I assume you mean, but, like, I used to grind that stuff like crazy, but now that there's just no time for me. Like, I've got school guitar videos to make. Just unreasonable to do any of that. Maybe in the future if I have a bunch of time, but like I really don't think I'll ever have so much time in the future either. Like I just can't really do it. But yeah. Back when though, basically what the interesting part I was saying is that back during COVID, like online learning stuff, like I was doing nothing. I was just grinding the hell out of that. I got multiple insta black borders, which is a lot. Indeed is a lot. Okay, let's just use these abilities to try to squeak through these rounds and get Archmage up here soon. But yeah, just there's just no time ever to collect it, do it, and it's kind of boring. I mean, kind of more like really boring. If you want to do it like legit without macros or speed hacks or just straight up hacking them in. Chimps, yeah, this is Chimps. Elite Omegas here. Yeah, everybody's coming in. Okay, here we gotta just scream do that. Took out those purples pretty nice and easy. Now, can I take out purples now? I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Okay, there's Archmage. Ideally, this is all we need, and I can just beat the rest of this. Archmage has gotten a nerf since I think this was posted. I think this submission was given to me before the Archmage nerf, or at least one of them. I think there were like 2 Archmage nerfs. I think this was one Archmage nerf only, but it's single target. Also, I feel like its spread on the fireworks is like way worse now. Is that just me or what? Also, I like how the Archmage turned the ZOMGs into a ton of reds. That was kind of funny. So the one lane I'm concerned about is this lane down here, where the Dart Monkey's on. You're only in Archmage range right here, and then you're gone. So this lane's like the end-all be-all one, but I put Archmage right here because we'll be able to hopefully beat up 100 without any support. Also, I can remove stuff too. I did not know that. Like, can I remove other things? Or can I just remove that? I mean, not like that would really matter much anyways. But yeah. So pretty chill. I am leaving in 30 minutes, so I do have to speed this up and then get packed. Although it doesn't take me long to get packed at all, like very short amount of time. So that's all pretty chill. But yeah, this will end off with a lot of cash spare, ideally, if I don't have to buy anything for 100. But even if I do, like, the person that submitted this, they had a whole first strike. Like, based on how long the bad takes to go up here and, like, loops off screen a bit and then comes back, like, one Moab Shredder can do a crazy amount of damage, especially if you Alk buff it. I didn't, like, set it up so I can move priority buff on Alk, but, I mean, if I could, that would have been kind of crazy. Pretty cool. But yeah, is anybody doing anything for Easter? Or, I mean, I guess it's technically like a religious holiday, but I mean, I'm not religious. I guess we still celebrate it anyways, so just fun. Fun time to see the family, really. Is I guess what it is. Alright, but yeah, stuff is leaking on this bottom side, so that might be the issue around. We can set side to first to clean up that stuff. Come on. Dude, just get the ceramics there. Stop messing with that Moab. Okay, yeah. Might have to rely a lot on our snowstorm or absolute zero, I guess, AZ. But hey, that's what it's for. And then I feel like we're just gonna be using Scream when stuff on this bottom lane is gonna leak, like right there. It is looking a little bit more concerning than I initially thought, though. So that's a bit of an issue per se. Should have been using that ability earlier, though. You can also use the stun. Nice, like so. And this ZOMG just takes forever. Stalls out the round. Wonderful. But if need be, I can get a Moab glue and still have a lot of cash spare. Like, that's still possibly. Okay, just kill this thing already. I don't have that much time. I don't have that much time. These DDTs are easy. No issues. Didn't even use AZ there. Alright. Luckily, a BFB didn't escape, so you didn't have to wait 30 seconds on nothing. Okay, and now 94 is here. Don't think 94 will be of any concern. We're going to be getting level 16 soon, so then we can scream BFBs away. So we get that on round 95. Oh, shit. I didn't see that there. But yeah, we'll get that on 95. Once we have that, we can scream a whole bunch of stuff. Let's use this AZ ability early, so takes things out better. Stun that too. And that will take everything out. Yeah, nice. And I have to scream it anyways. That's fine. Yeah, intermediate leveling. You get intermediate leveling with this. So we only get level 16 now. Okay. 95's being more of an issue than I thought. Wow. I can use stun now. Okay. Okay, this should still be fine. I just gotta use abilities better. Like, we can pull off 2 AZs and a stun if I use AZ early. So let's pop AZ right there. And then when that loops around, we go stun. Oh, I guess we don't have primary mentoring, so we can't really get our AZ back super fast. Yeah. A little bit of an issue, I'd say then. That one attempt, though, was super close, though. Let's try the other way around where we scream first. Come on. Oh, bro, they didn't get that. Sigh. This is where a Moab glue might be really, really nice. I could set you on first temporarily. Or, I mean, strong temporarily. And then over to first. Weak to something. Probably have to bring it over to first faster. Okay, let's try stunning right there. Okay, and then I get scream back if I need it. For these guys leaking, shoot, they leaked. Yeah. Co-op for collection question mark now. Don't have time. Nor do I do collection event anyways. Nor do I do co-op. As a triple threat. Okay. Oh, bruh. What a silly goose. Urgh. Makes me angry sometimes. Okay, back to first. Take all this stupid stuff. And you can go on to strong. And that was probably really bad because, oh, no, we got that. Nice. And now these two down there are going to leak anyways. Yeah, I feel like that's really close, but maybe you can do it with enough RNG. But or if you could get a way to get Archmage down here and still have village cover. Because I don't think you can get a village in that spot, right? No, you shouldn't be able to. But Archmage down here would be able to do a lot. Like, range doesn't really come close at all either. Maybe if you village buff the village, you could get it there. Cool. So, with that in mind, I can just get a Moab glue. Like that. You decamo, so that should be able to decamo the stuff. I feel like we could do this with just straight up RNG, but I don't really have time for that. I blame everything on time. Don't got no time for nothing. In my world. Oh, how did we die? Seems like we're still leaking to stuff. I think this spot will just work out well, though. Okay. Let's see stun right about there. Alright, you better get the insides. Okay. Frozen, and you only pop 2 of them. Nice. So I had to use Scream anyways. Now... Okay, wait, no, it will work. It will work. Okay. There we go. So we got 1 Moab glue. Again, I feel like that 95 is possible without it. It's just going to take an important amount of RNG that I do not care to partake in. Simple as that. Now we got to deal with 96 here. Shouldn't really be much of any issues. I do have Moab glue, so I guess a bunch of this is now easier. Oh, wait, no. And stuff still leaks as I say that. It's just a lot of AZ everything. I should just spam AZ. That nice buff, though, where it has that global freeze is coming in clutch, though. Very, very good. And I'm still putting Cyan first, because stuff still leaks from this lane over here. Let's just scream all of that, though. This makes me a little bit worried about 98 then. But again, much like in our Bloody Puddles run that we did just before this, really it's about nuking 98 with Psy. Like, that's kind of what it's just all about. So we'll try to be able to do that. We can kind of control that with the fire. With the movable wall of fire. Which is pretty good. So this just goes down fine. And we'll have Moab Glue to help us out now. So down here, I'll deal with this first. I did not mean to use Scream right there. But I mean, we can just see how some of this goes out. And then probably move Wall of Fire right there. Yeah, and then you get another Snorm up. Honestly, I don't care about that side. We just use nuke ability right there. Okay. Come on. Yeah, these ceramics are being a bit of an issue. Bro, why am I clicking the wrong button? Okay. I guess I'm just stuck clicking the wrong button. It would be crazy if this works, though. Actually, wait, is it possible? Is it possible that this just beats this shit anyways? Come on, I could get another AZ. Okay, yeah. Okay, so this definitely should be fine. I just need to not click 3 accidentally. So I need to use that about there because we hit that. Take out that last UMG. You're being Pierce capped, which is fun. And I'm going to be forced to use... Yeah, I didn't get it. Okay, if I hold AZ, then we should actually probably have less issues with Pierce cap, so hold AZ until now. For a very interesting reason that it slows down BFBs that are on screen, but not the incoming ones, unlike Sabo, so it will, like, clump up and Pierce cap more. Like that. You see that? Now we took out the ZMGs way easier. And these ones can probably go down too. If I can use AZ right there. Alright, come on, get it. I want to nuke those BFBs eventually. There, we're nuking it. We don't care about the shit over there. That shit can go. And... Bro, a pink leaked? That's crazy. I didn't actually look at buffs, what buffs it got. Never using it anyways. Oh, for armchair. Weird things, planes. Oh, you just say, wait, armchair's overrated or AZ? I don't know. I mean, I like both. I think AZ is cooler, though, generally. Alright, let's just try to replicate that. Okay. Use that again. Come on, take this one out. And then we can scream. Bro, wait, something leaked somewhere. That's not cool. Okay. Okay, that went down pretty fast. Use a stun. Side has to just clutch things up on first. Okay, it looks like Side's doing pretty well now. Like, we're taking it out. Okay, use Scream now. And not leak to a random pink this time. Right? You can do that. Correct? AZ. take it all down. Okay, that was kind of close there, but we got it. And we should be able to stall things out enough at least that we can get abilities back for 95 or 99. Yeah, like so. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's just stun and use that and ooh, come on, take it out. Nice. Ooh, okay, okay. We got it. Very cool. Now 100. We have to try to deal as much damage to this bad. Oh, yeah, already got a damage phase and 2 damage phases down. Pretty cool. Now it's going to take the loop over here. When it comes back, okay, there it is finally. So, can we just beat it with only this? Unfortunately, it looks like that is not happening. Oh, wait. I feel like that's possible. Call me crazy, but I feel like that's possible. You can even use Snowstorm ability to do like 2 damage to it. Not even close. I think we'll do it. I think we'll get it done. We just need to be able to have, I guess, the ice. If we can do this. Okay, we need to have the stun the DDTs, and then AZ the ceramics and have Psy clean it up. I think that's actually pretty easy to do. Except I kind of screwed it up, and I need to have a good reaction time. My reaction time is actually not that good. You can see it on human benchmark. Yeah, Wall of Fire does good Moab damage. It does good Moab damage. Okay. Hey, there we go. Look at this. And we scream. Done. Nice. That was good. 83.3k. I still like this map. 1.631 on Archmage and 356k on Psy. Not bad. Not bad, I'd say. We definitely improved the score by a decent amount. How much was it? The original one was only 67k spare. So yeah, that's pretty good. Well, the stream's unfortunately going to end there. Let me stop the recording, but we'll